Okay.
All right, welcome to the slow flow. I'll have you start off in a comfortable seated position. Try to have the legs lying in front of each other in an easy pose. It can be really easy to allow one hip to come higher than the other if the legs are crossed. I like to give you the opportunity to have a grounding sit bone space. This practice is going to be foundational, so there might be a lot of variations of sun salutations and then some standing postures, and then we'll just go from there. I want you to start with the palms on the thighs. Push yourself up so you can give yourself an opportunity to have a tall, straight spine. And then flip the palms up so the back of the hands are resting onto the thighs. If you want, you can close the fingers. So all the fingers are touching. And in this posture, just be mindful of having a straight spine. If you notice that you start leaning forward, maybe at the low back or at the chest, come back and try to have your straight spine, best as can be. And you might notice you slouch to one side or the other. So just make those adjustments, okay? Try not to focus on having the perfect easy pose here. Your body's going to move. Go with it and adjust. All right, so let's come to this practice with 3 deep cycles of breath. Take a nice full inhale in. Slow, steady exhale. Full inhale in. Slow, steady exhale. One more full inhale in. And exhale. And in these next few cycles of breath, I just want you to notice how the breath comes in through the nose and how it exhales. And you can either exhale through the nose or through the mouth, but try not to let it be a projection. Let it be slow and steady. Full inhale in. Slow, steady exhale. Full inhale in. This time, can you inhale in a little bit more? And then slowly exhale. See if you can exhale a little bit more. Inhale in. Maybe a little bit more. Then exhale. Maybe exhale a little bit more. This next breath, set your pace and rate. One more breath. With your strong inhale, spine straight, come in through the nose. Then tip the chin to the chest, gentle. Some of us will reach our chin, some of us won't. but focus on keeping the length in the back of the neck. Dropping the shoulders down and away from the ears. Come back to your breath. And then as you inhale, go ahead, look on up. Nose draws a line all the way up to the ceiling. Take another breath. And then slowly tip the chin back to the chest. And while you're here, maybe note if the spine moved forward or back or to the side. After you complete your next exhale, and that's okay if you're a little bit ahead or behind, look on up, nose to the sky. Stay here for a cycle of breath. And then slowly tip the chin to the chest. All right, adding a little more movement. Take the chin over to the left side. And then to the right, making semicircles along the chest. And then over to the left. And then to the right. To the left. And then head on over to the right and make a complete circle. So then look back up to the sky, over, and then down to the left, back into center. 2 more rotations like that, over to the right, up, over to the left, down into center. Last one, up, over to the left, down into center where you stay for a cycle of breath. Come back. And then roll the chin over to the right. And then to the left. To the right. To the left. To the right. And this time go over to the left. Look up, over, and down to the right. And then come back into center. Make another rotation, looking over to the left, up, over, down. Last rotation. And then you meet back into center. And then go ahead, bring the chin back up to neutral. Take a deep breath here and notice if anything changed in the spine. Great. All right, I want you to take your left hand, place it behind your back like a kickstand. Reach the right arm up. Try to keep the shoulders dropping down and away from the ears. One more big breath here. Reach the fingertips high. And then send the right hand over to the left knee. Take a deep breath here. And twist on the exhale. One more inhale. Maybe twist a little deeper on the exhale. And we'll stay for 3 cycles of breath. Full inhale in. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Last breath. Take your full inhale. Bring yourself back into center as you exhale. Reach the right arm up high. All right, right hand props behind the low back. Reach the left arm up high to the sky. One more breath here. And then the left hand comes to the right knee. Take your inhale. Twist a little deeper on the exhale if you're feeling it. One more inhale. See where that twist takes you on the exhale, where you stay for 3 cycles of breath. Taking a full inhale in. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Last breath. Inhale in. And exhale. Take a full inhale. Exhale guides you back into center, reaching the left arm up high, where you stay for a full cycle of breath. Have the right hand meet the left hand now, reaching high to the sky. Sit bones are rooted down, spine is strong and straight. And then as you exhale, fold forward. Keep the sit bones on the mat, hinge at the waist. And then slowly find your seated forward fold. One more breath here. And then root down through your sit bones. You can push down and bring your core strength up, or you can slowly walk the fingertips up, reaching the arms back up high to the sky. See if your spine comes back into alignment. And then exhale, turn the palms out and bring the fingertips down. Great. All right, let's make our way into a tabletop position. And, okay. I changed my mind. Have the palms underneath the shoulders, the knees underneath the hips, and if you want, you can pad the feet just to feel like you're in alignment. Reach the crown of the head forward, take the gaze down and slightly forward, bring the belly button into the spine. And I really want you to feel yourself push on the pinky edge, the thumb edge, the heel, and the fingertips of the palms. One more breath here. And not allowing the spine to sink, drop the belly, look on up. Maybe tuck under toes, squeeze the shoulder blades together, cow pose. And then exhale, chin into the chest. Taps of the feet are onto the mat. Belly button comes into the spine. Cat. Inhale, find your cow. Maybe sip in a little more air at the top. And then exhale, find your cat. Releasing a little more air. Cat on the inhale. Cow on the exhale. Cow on the inhale. Cat on the exhale. And then find your tabletop pose. if you can keep the length in the neck. Take your inhale. As you exhale, look over to the right side, bring the right shoulder and the right hip together. Maybe you allow the left hip to drop off a little bit. Inhale, come into center. Take it over to the left as you exhale. Come into center as you inhale. Over to the right as you exhale. Inhale into your center. Left side as you exhale. One more time on both sides. So inhale, come into center. Exhale, send it over to the right. C shape with the spine. Inhale, coming into your center. Exhale, over to the left. Come into your center. Bring the big toes together. Maybe take the knees a little wide and send the hips back towards the heels. Then walk the fingertips forward, finding your child's pose. Forehead can touch the mat, or you can stack palms. Then rest the forehead on your stacked palms. And what I want you to do here is really reach the fingertips forward. Take the bum back. If you're feeling it in your wrist, you can make some circles. And then take your next cycle of breath, fully inhaling in. Slowly exhaling. And then make your way into your downward dog pose. So that might mean coming through tabletop, tucking under toes. Sending the hips high, the palms plant. Shoulder blades reach back, tailbone reaches high. Bend the knees if you would like. Try to have the feet parallel to the sides of the mat, toes reach forward. If you want, you can take the feet wide. It's kind of your time to play and give some assessment to what's going on into the legs. One more breath. And then find your downward dog. Feet plant. All right, collectively, let's take a full inhale in. Then walk the feet to the back of the hands, finding a forward fold here. And you can bend the knees and rest the torso on the stomach. Try to draw the crown of the head towards the mat. Gaze towards the legs. Then slowly find a halfway lift so fingertips can be on the mat, shin or thighs. Then fold forward. Push the feet into the mat and slowly reach the arms up high to the sky. Bring the palms together. Maybe look at the thumbs. And then bring the arms down to the side in your mountain pose. All right, feet are planted. Arms are to the side, palms forward, crown of the head reaches high. Then reach the arms up high. Give yourself a back bend. And then fold forward. Find a halfway lift. Plant the palms, step or hop both feet back into your plank pose. And then drop the knees, the chin, the chest. And then lower down slowly, palms plant, slowly push up into a low cobra. And then lower back down, push into your tabletop, and then downward dog. 3 breaths here, so take your full inhale in. Exhale. Keep the head dropped. Inhale. Exhale. One more full inhale. Exhale. Full inhale. Then walk the feet to the back of the hands, finding the fold. A halfway lift. Fold completely. Push the feet down, reach the arms up high to the sky. Look up and then fold forward. Halfway lift. This time you will step your right foot back. High runner's lunge here. Slowly drop the right knee down. Untuck the right toes. And then take the gaze up. So while you're here, and I'll leave you here for just another cycle of breath, be mindful that you're not dumping on the outside or the inside of your left foot. And then as you inhale, I want you to tuck under the right toes, lift the right knee, step the left foot back to meet the right, plank pose. And then drop the knees, the chin, the chest. And then lower the torso down slowly, coming into cobra. Maybe you come up a little higher. And then release back into downward dog. One more big breath here. And then step the right foot through the hand. So you're back in a high runner's lunge. Right foot is forward. Dropping the left knee. And then slowly look up. Keep the breath. And then on your next inhale, I want you to lift the left knee up. Exhale, step the left foot to meet the right, forward fold. Halfway lift. Fold forward. And then carefully reach the arms up high to the sky. Bring the palms together, look at the thumbs. And then fold forward. Halfway lift. Plant the palms, step the left foot back, high runner's lunge. It'll feel familiar. Drop the left knee, look on up. One more big breath here. Maybe you're noticing if you have some tightness in the front thigh. And then as you inhale, lift the left knee, have the right foot meet the left foot, plank pose. And then lower the knees, the chin, the chest. And then lower the torso down. Find your low cobra. Push back into downward dog. 3 breaths here. And then step the left foot through to the hands, high runner's lunge. Drop your right knee down. And then take the gaze up. One more breath. And then as you inhale, tuck under the right toes, lift the right knee. Right foot meets the left foot, forward fold. Find your halfway lift, fold, and then reach the arms up high to the sky, and bring them down to the side for your salutation or mountain pose. And then if you can, bring the big toes together. Bring the feet together so they touch. Reach the arms up high to the sky. Fold forward. Halfway lift. Fold. Bend the knees. And then slowly reach the arms parallel to the ears. Reach the crown of the head up, coming into chair pose. If you want, you can look up at the thumbs. You can sink a little deeper. Draw the shoulders down and away from the ears. One more breath. Inhale. Exhale, plant the hands down. Step both feet back into plank pose. And then lower the knees, the chin, the chest. Come up into your cobra. Push back into downward dog. This time, step your right foot through to the hands and turn the left heel down, setting up for warrior one. And then reach the arms forward and up, drawing the crown of the head up for your warrior one. Knee in line with the second toe. If you want, you can look up at thumbs or fingers. Take your full inhale. Exhale, frame the right foot, step back into plank pose. Drop the knees, chin, chest, cobra. And then push back into your downward dog. Okay, left foot steps forward, spin the right heel down, root down through your feet, reach the arms forward and up, coming into your warrior one. Stay here for a cycle of breath. And then as you exhale, frame the left foot, step the right foot back to meet the left foot, plank pose. Lower the knees, the chin, the chest. Come on up into cobra. And then push back into downward dog. Resetting the breath here. Two more. And then take your full inhale. As you exhale, step both feet to the top of the mat. Halfway lift. Fold. Bend the knees. Come back up into chair pose. One more breath. Inhale. Exhale, come up into salutation, mountain pose. then take a few cycles of breath here in your mountain pose. And hopefully you're feeling warmed up. Okay. Reach your arms up high to the sky. Fold forward. Halfway lift. Step your right foot back. Drop your right knee down. All right, you can leave the right toes tucked or untucked, but then I want you to reach the arms up high to the sky. And you can sink to your degree, or lower, so you can feel the stretch in the quad. But be mindful that you're not rolling too much in or out on the left foot. Reach the arms up high. Take a nice full inhale. Slow exhale. Another breath here, inhaling in and exhaling. And then carefully frame the left foot with both hands. Tuck under the right toes, lift the right knee so you're back in your high runner's lunge. Push out through the right heel, reach the crown of the head forward. And then you may step the right foot in a little bit and spin the right heel down, or maybe you feel good to spin the right heel down. All right, from here, you're keeping the bend strong in the left knee, and you're pushing out through the outside of the right foot. And then when you feel ready, reach the arms out and up, coming into your warrior one. All right, from here, take a peek. You should be able to see your big toe, but if you see the second toe, you need to bring the knee in a little bit. And if you can't see the big toe, take the knee out. Take the left hip back, the right hip forward gently. The hips aren't going to be totally squared, but you can try. Reach the fingertips up high to the sky. One more breath here. Hands on the hips. And then slowly straighten the left leg. So you're guiding the left hip back to meet the right. Hands can stay on the hips here, or you can reach the arms up high to the sky. Take your full inhale and hinge forward at the waist. Reach the fingertips forward, or you can reach the fingertips down to the ground for your pyramid pose. The only thing I ask you not to do is let the shoulders creep up toward the ears. See if you can keep the long, straight spine. Maybe that means bringing the belly button in a little bit. Press the big left toe down. One more breath. If your arms are reaching forward, go ahead, lift up. If your hands are on the ground, see if you can bring the arms parallel to the ears. And then reach the arms up high. Hands come on the hips. Bend back into your left knee. And then open up to the left side. Step the right foot back a little bit, turn the right heel out, or right toes out. You're setting up for your warrior two. Take the gaze to the right side. Okay, it's okay. Because you might notice how you pull a little bit in the torso if the gaze is just automatically looking over the left shoulder. Reach the arms out to a T. Reach the right fingertips away, the left fingertips away. Root down through your feet. Feel strong, and then take the gaze to look out over the left fingertips. If you want, you can take a peek, set the alignment back up in the left knee, reach the fingertips away. One more deep cycle of breath here. Beautiful. Slowly straighten the left knee once again. You've been here before. Okay. And then reach the right hip back as you reach the left fingertips forward and that down, coming into your triangle pose. You can keep the gaze looking out at the left knee or toe, or you can look up towards your right fingertips. And take your deep breath. 3 big breaths here. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale, don't collapse. Exhale. Inhale one more time. And exhale. Give a bend into the left knee. Bring yourself back up into your warrior two. Cartwheel the hands down to frame the left foot back into your high runner's lunge. Left foot meets your right foot, plank pose. And then drop the knees, the chin, the chest. Cobra, high or low. And then pushing back into downward dog. Two more breaths. Last big breath. Take your full inhale. Walk the feet to the back of the hands. Go as slow as you would like or as quickly. Find your halfway lift. Fold. And then ever so carefully reaching the arms up high to the sky. And then down to the side. Couple of breaths here in your mountain pose. Stay strong. Feel the work you've done. And then reach the arms up high. Fold forward. Halfway lift. Plant the hands and step the left foot back. High runner's lunge. And then guide the left knee down. Keeping the toes tucked or untucked is your choice. Feel your strong foundation and then reach the arms up, out, and up. Finding the low lunge salute. Dropping the shoulders down and away from the ears. Keep the crown of the head reaching high. Gaze forward. Strong inhale. Steady exhale. Full inhale. Frame the right foot as you exhale. Tuck under the toes and set the left heel down. And you can shorten your gait. Bending back into the right knee. Set your foundation up. And then as your next inhale happens, reach the arms forward and up, coming into your warrior one. Check your knee alignment. Make sure you can see the big toe. Left hip reaches forward just a little bit as the right hip reaches back. Arms are high to the sky. And you're here for 2 more cycles of breath. Stay strong. Push down on the right big toe, the outside of the left leg. 1 more breath. Hands on the hips as you straighten the right leg, not locking the right knee. Hands can stay on the hips so you can reach the arms up high to the sky. And then hinge forward, finding your pyramid pose. You can stay in the halfway reach, or you can drop the hands down to the ground. Either one, don't let the shoulders creep up towards the ears, and see if you can keep pushing equally into the feet. One more big breath here. And then bring the arms parallel to the ears. As you inhale, reach the arms up high, bend back into the right knee. Hands come onto the hips as you open up to the left side. So that's going to involve turning the left toes out, giving yourself some space. Go ahead, take the gaze out over the left side first. So you can line your torso up for your warrior two. Reach the arms out to a T. Left fingertips reach away, right fingertips reach away. And then take the gaze out over your right fingertips for your warrior two. And you can always check the knee, your alignment in the knee, nice and strong. One more big breath here. And then as you inhale, you'll straighten the right leg. Take the left hip back, reach the right fingertips forward. Exhale, find your triangle pose. Gaze can stay at the right toe, or you can look up towards the left hand. Two more breaths here. Keep rooting into your foundation. And then as you inhale, you'll bring yourself up, bend back into your right knee, cartwheel the hands down, high runner's lunge, right foot meets left foot, plank pose. And then drop the knees, the chin, the chest. Find your cobra. And then your downward dog. Three more breaths. So really focus on taking your full inhale in, pressing down with the hands, sending the tailbone high, and exhale, rooting down. Inhale. Exhale. One more big breath here. Take your full inhale. And then carefully walk the feet to the back of the hands, finding the fold. Your halfway lift. Fold. And then reach the arms up high to the sky. Maybe give yourself a back bend and then bring them down to the side. Samastati. Mountain pose. One more breath. And then reach the arms up high. Fold forward. Okay, bend into the knees so the torso starts touching the thighs. Drop the head. And then keep bending until the bum touches the ground. And if you're finding that's not your jam, you can always set one knee down at a time. And then meet with the bum onto the ground. And then collectively, we'll meet with the feet flat and the knees up. Hug the knees into the chest and see if you can replicate your strong spine again. Bring the crown of the head up, heart forward. Hug the knees. One more breath. And then tuck the chin into the chest and lower down one vertebra at a time. Back of the head is onto the mat. Arms are to the side. You can rock the head from side to side. And then send the left leg long. Send the right leg long. All right, from here, I want you to lift the right leg off of the mat, maybe a couple of inches, like 3 or 4 inches. Push out through the left heel, push out through the right leg. And we'll drop into our deep cycle of breath for 3 breaths, keeping the right leg covered. So take your full inhale in. Slow exhale. Full inhale. Exhale. One more breath, full inhale in. And exhale. Lower the right leg down. If you want, you can shake the legs from side to side. All right. From here, you lift the right leg a little higher, maybe about 45 degrees. So it's not totally up. Push out through the left heel, the right heel. Dropping in for 3 deep cycles of breath. Try to keep the right leg lifted. So inhale. Exhale. 2 more. Take a full inhale in. Full exhale. 1 more inhale. And exhale. And then slowly bring the right leg down. Rock the legs from side to side, up and down. All right, from here, lift the right leg up to 90 degrees. If you want, you can take the hands behind the leg. Right toes point towards the face, left toes point up. Knee drop into some deep cycles of breath. Full inhale in. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. 1 more deep cycle of breath. And exhale. Then bend the right knee, bring the right knee into the chest, hug the right knee into the chest. And then bring the nose to the knee. Try to keep the shoulders dropped down away from the ears. 3 cycles of breath here. Take a full inhale in. Slow exhale. Inhale. Exhale. 1 more breath. Inhale in. And exhale. Then carefully lower the back of the head down. Take the right arm down to the side and then guide the right knee across the body with the left hand. So you come into a supine twist. Left hand can stay on the right knee. Take the gaze out over the right shoulder if you please. And we'll stay here for 3 cycles of breath. Taking a full inhale in. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. And exhale. And then slowly come back into center. Right knee is hugged into the chest. And then send your right leg long. All right, move the legs up and down, side to side. All right, left side.
All right, so you're gonna let the left leg lift off of the ground, maybe about 3 to 4 inches, maybe 6, I don't know. Somewhere in between there. We're not gonna be too particular, it's just a light hover. All right. Feel the back of the body relax onto the ground. Take your full inhale in. Exhale. Focus on the breath. Keep the leg lifted as you inhale. And exhale. One more breath. And exhale. Then slowly drop the left leg down. If you want, you can move the legs up and down, side to side. And then you're going to bring the left leg up a little higher. Okay, toes are up, heels push out. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. And then slowly lower the left leg down. Move the legs from side to side, up and down. And then you'll invite the left leg up to 90 degrees. Take a hold of the back of the left leg. Left toes point towards your face, right toes point up towards the sky. Inhale. Exhale. Full inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. And then carefully bend the left knee. Hug the left knee in. Taking a few deep cycles of breath, we'll inhale in. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. And exhale. Then invite the nose to the left knee. Taking your deep breath in through the nose. And exhale. Inhale. Exhale. One more breath. Inhale in. And exhale. And slowly lower the head down. Take the left arm out to a T. Guide the left knee across body with the right hand. Looking out over the left shoulder. Dropping into your deep cycle of breath. Full inhale in. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. And exhale. Then carefully bring the left knee into the center, gaze up. Hug both knees into the chest. Give them a nice squeeze, rock from side to side. And then with your long straight spine onto the back, low back touches the mat. Slowly lift the legs up and bring the arms down to the side. A little mini inversion here. We won't be here long. Two more breaths. Inhale. Bend the knees in as you exhale. Extend one leg long. Extend the other leg long. Reach the arms up overhead, full body stretch. Keep the arms up overhead. Reach the right foot and the right hand away from each other. Stretch on the right side. Release. Reach the left fingertips and left toes away. Release. Reach the fingertips and toes away again. This time as you release, bring the arms down to the side and let the toes turn out. Shavasana. And I want you to drop back into a deep inhale. Sip in a little more air. Slow exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. And exhale. And don't worry, I'll mind the time and call you back. Take a nice full inhale in. And as you exhale, just brush the thumb along the fingers. Then full inhale. As you exhale, find a little movement in the toes. And this time as you inhale, reach the arms up overhead. Stay on the exhale. Take your full inhale. Roll over to the left or right side as you exhale. Fetal position. One more breath here. And then carefully make your way up to a seated pose. Bring the arm or the palms together in prayer. Have the fingertips touch. Thumb touches the sternum. Give yourself a soft bow. I honor this place inside of me in which the entire universe dwells. It is a place of peace. It is a place of trust. And it is a place of love. And when I'm in this place in me and you're in this place in you, together we are one. Namaste. Awesome. Thank you for joining.